Okay, guys, we're at spawn. Where we are gonna set up the Coliseum. Hello, Futurani here. If you're wondering what is the Coliseum is gonna be PvP arenas that we will build in spawn. Now, I came up with this idea with a couple other outsiders, Holly and Midas. We were just screwing around, fighting each other, and we thought it would be a great time. Now, since you know what's going on, let's get back to the video. Now, I did start just a little bit. And the other people aren't here right now. They're gonna help me. As you can see, if you remember the first episode, you may have remembered this possibly, but this is like kind of where we hid away while we waited for some people to join. But it's all about to be teared down, flattened, deforestation, massive progress, massive deforestation. So I just say, let's just get started and hop to it. Welcome back after a little bit of time lapse. But as you can see, compared to the time lapse, there's a lot that is just, more done. More area was dug out. That's because I kind of did it in like droves. That one time was just one time I did. And the rest of this was actually kind of helped by the other members of the SMP. So, but there's still a couple things that has to be pushed back some more. This has to be pushed back some more, and then it all has to be terraformed, and this also has to be replaced with grass. And then we have this giant, chest monster here that will also have to be moved or removed. Oh boy, that's actually a tall order. But it doesn't matter because what's going here, what the plan is, what I've come up with other people. The plan is this going to be a town square, kind of like a little like a square here, and there's going to be a center road that goes to the Coliseum and everything. So we have to kind of plan out, get like a little, get out a little plan, a little town square with, and there'll be like little like stalls for shops to be put in, and those can be everyone's first shop, and then like across like the area around the Coliseum and everything, people can place other shops, but they don't have like, so then everyone can just sell whatever they want. But also a main thing of this, the nearest portal is over there, which is a decent trek to come over here. So we need a portal, and those guys appear. I've seen more of them at spawn than I've seen at my own bloody base. Okay. Anyways, put that away. So yeah, so the first order of business is to plan out the square and then get another portal up. And what I want to do is I want to use a carriage. I want like a little carriage that will hold house the nether portal. So I have to do some reference photos and stuff like that. Start the little town square first. We need to get that up and going kind of first actually. There's some organization to this. It's not a lot. It's some, and that's being kind of generous. Here we go. Empty chest. Dump all the moss stuff in here. Dump you in here. Just dump you in here. It's not sorted like the rest, but it's fine. Okay, great. So we don't have to waste any moss on mossy cobblestone. Hold on, let me just smelt this down. I guess dump this stuff in here. No, we keep this. Dump this in here. Dump. Dump. That will stay with me actually. Hold on, can I make a small personal chest for my crap? Not my crap, my stuff. Alright, this is my small personal chest that I'm just gonna put my stuff in. Uh, hoe can go in there. Axe I'll keep. Sword, pickaxe, and shovel. All I need is the food. So I actually need 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do 4 stacks of you. 4 stacks. You. I'm 33 short. Oh, that doesn't completely matter because I probably won't need all 4 stacks of mossy stone brick, but it's better safe than sorry. Okay, this is the spawn point, and I probably want it fairly close to the fountain, so the fountain will be just behind there. So we want the fountain to be the center point of our piece. And the fountain, the statue will be about a 5x5 statue. Then we want want it to flow some water down into it. 3. So, well, let's just count the statue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's about the length of the statue. So, 3, about 3 blocks extra for the water wall. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Add a 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks for safety. Just to be sure. And if it's like a few blocks away, that's good. If not, it's right up against, we'll have to move the fountain. But so, as far as I know, this will be the center point. This is actually where we will be building the fountain. So we'll start with a foundation of stone brick actually, because that's just what we want to do. So we want it from the center. Let's try from the center. Let's go 10 blocks counting the center. Let's go 10 blocks counting the center and east direct. Not counting the center. So it'll be like 21 blocks. Okay. It is gonna be a square. It's called the town square, but it's gonna be more maybe more rectangular shape. But hold on, because let's get some drawing blocks, as I like to call it, which will actually be this dirt. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 5. This actually gonna be about this big on its foundation and everything. It's gonna leak water out to here, and it's gonna get like probably like a 2 block ish. Probably be like underwater, like 2, or how does 3 blocks actually look? Or 3 blocks a little thick? 1, 2, 3. I actually think that looks okay. So yeah, so we'll just mark this about. So we want the portal to be behind the fountain. That's what we want. That is the task of today. Well, sort of. It's to get the square and get the portal. So that's the task. So we're thinking when we come out of the carriage, hop down, boom. Kind of like off, kind of behind the carriage, behind the fountain. We pop it out of the carriage, and this is like about where the carriage will be, the end of the square, which is actually isn't that bad. I think that's a decent size. But the sides here, they seem a little restricted. So let's do another. I actually think that's good. It's a nice square actually. Have like little stalls in the center, take up some of that space. Okay, that's actually quite good. I like it. It's nice. Have a center going straight to the Coliseum. Now, the plan is we have to get in the flooring. So we'll do it actually one section at a time. Okay, stop the time lapse. You may see that things have changed. It's because I allow client-side mods a very limited, and I mean limited, selection. And I have to approve the list. Okay, guys. So I'll list out the mods. There's not many. There's controlling. There's free cam, horse statistics, iris shaders, mouse tweaks, OK zoom, searchables, and sodium. And with the iris shaders things comes the shader pack that you see before you. Now I wanted shuffle, but it is not currently available in this current update. So we'll just have to wait.
I thought you were gonna have to go hear this too. Am I wrong?
I'm sorry, what?
This is why I don't talk.
Yeah, like I had someone threaten me in Japanese, like okay. I see.
I'm debating whether this should be the inner circle where the fight ring should be, or if it's the
That should be
outer.
the inner circle.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. We did a little bit of stuff with Holly's help.
All this stuff. I did so much. My brain's gonna melt now.
She did so little in that child. Anyways. Nothing. Anyways, we got the frog fountain done. I'm assuming it's supposed to like shut off and everything with day and night stuff, but I don't know. I did a tutorial. I don't know if it works. It doesn't seem to, but I don't care because it looks cool. You put the buttons back on.
Yeah, I did.
Why you?
Go ahead, take them off. You know it looks better with them on.
I know you'll put them back on. Okay.
That's true. That is
Okay.
well.
Let's go on free cam, ladies and gentlemen. Do a little bit of this. So, we got this is like the town square. There's a bunch of plots where people can put their shops, but they have to pay me first because I'm awesome like that. So we got a couple already coliseums marked out. Here's the main one where we'll have normal hand-to-hand battles. We have the jousting one. There's going to be an aquatic one back here. And then there's going to be a more like a tactical area, like with like little tiny structures in it over yonder there. But oh, I'm pressing buttons. No, the buttons are right. But that is what we've gotten so far. This is going to be a multi-step project with multiple episodes just about this. And at some point, we're going to have to go fight the Ender Dragon to complete. So we can get Obsidian better for like the main one. Because there'll be explosives being set off. And so we want to put Obsidian under it to protect it some.
I've realized my limitations of farming obsidian by hand.
Yes, you have. But this pattern, or like palette, sidewalk, whatever the frick, will be extended that way. The Coliseums will be built in other episodes. This video will probably honestly be very, very bloody short. It's more of just an informational one, I guess. It's just a very short episode. I don't know if I'll add stuff here, but if not, this is the end of this episode. Hope you guys all had a good time. I'll see you guys in the next one.